Hey guys, I look terrible right now. I look like a crazy person, so let's see if my magic wand can change that. Abracadabra, bibbidi bobbidi boo! Nope, I still look exhausted and I don't even know what I look like. Little bandana. So, I have been working today on a lot of different things, recovering from the illness that I had. I think it was RSV, it was a bronchital type thing. You can still kind of hear it. And the reason my face looks greasy is because I just put on a ton of moisturizer and I tried to go to sleep and I made the mistake of watching the show American Horror Story because I was like, ooh, Halloween. But it went way too far and I actually felt guilty for clicking on that and giving them views. So I just decided, why not hop on here? Hey, Brock, yeah, ask me anything. Brock, any plans to make an appearance in Vegas? The Log Cabin Republicans are in Vegas, so maybe I could come there and that would be so fun. Or if you know of any opportunities, send me an email. Carol, how are you feeling? Did you get over that cold or whatever? I'm still on the tail end of that cold, and I'm on the tail end of kind of a depression breakdown. I kind of lost it a couple nights ago, just really overwhelmed with anxiety and discouragement. So I'm just trying to, recover from that. I'm not a quitter. I collapse, I break down, things get ugly, things get dark, but I get right back up again. So let's see. Good. Thank you guys for asking these questions. Let's see. Mario, what is your favorite memory from last year? Oh my gosh, from last year? Ooh, that's a hard one. Was the rally that we did in Beverly Hills, was that last year? I would have to say that's my favorite memory from last year. And let's see, what is your address event you've attended? Favorite, I think you meant. Let's see, Brock, my brother got a bad cold, not COVID. Oh yeah, something's going around really bad. Hola Ignacio, te quiero mucho mi hermano. Espero que vas a venir a nuestra fiesta de Halloween domingo a las 6 in Salt Lake City. Será muy divertido. So yeah, my favorite would have to be the Beverly Hills rally with Prince Maga. He was with me and it was just so fun. I got to meet, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Her name, Samire, the actor. She's very cool. Veronica, I hope you have an amazing night. See you soon. Love you. Love you too, Veronica. Yeah, Karen, I'm on the tail end of it. I'm not gonna lie, it was really bad. I had to reach out for help and have some people kind of step in and get me back on my feet because I'm in a really difficult transition time in my life. I did not picture life going this way. But the good news is when you hit that low point and your brain wants you to give up or, worse, there's only up from there. So that's the good news. Carol, you were exhausted. Keep in mind the best is yet to come. Love you too, honey. Beth Bingham, what is my favorite color? My favorite color would have to be this color. Blue, and turquoise, and kind of mixed in with that Breakfast at Tiffany's blue, Tiffany blue. I think that's my favorite color. I've always accented everything with that color. So probably this color, and this color all in one. And pink with that color. I love that, even though the trans flag is that color, but it's not that shade of blue. Do you think Republicans will win big in the upcoming elections? Penny, excellent question. My personal opinion is that we must vote. We must get people to vote. However, I won't count any eggs to hatch, or whatever the saying is, like chickens, eggs. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't count your chickens before the eggs or something, because I don't trust our election process. I do not believe that our election process has been cleaned up to a level where we can trust the elections. So I'm very disturbed and upset by that. So, of course, we'll win big. If elections are fair, we won big in the last elections, but you know what I'm saying? So that's my concern. We have to fight for election integrity. And it's tricky. How do we even do it? Let's see. I love that shirt. Oh, and yeah, I actually, I've had this since, I had this made when I was in Denmark in like 2008, I think it was. They had a little shop and they would print anything you wanted. So I said, will you print Barbie in that font is my BFF? And she was my BFF, but now she's woke. So sad. Brock, we're doing rallies here on the Vegas Strip. Next one, November 5th. Not exactly Trump related, but it's in the realm. Good for you for standing for medical freedom. Remember, you're not anti-vax, you're pro-medical freedom. Big difference. I don't care if people get the vaccine, go for it. God bless you. But mandates and coercion and threats and all of that are where it gets very dangerous. Hey Jack, hey Karen. Oh, Owen, good, we have the same favorite color. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Laura Lee. Hello, Bryce. Yes, D, or Brock, I would agree. The election process is effed, as you put it. Thank you for cutting out the F word there. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix my little tripod here. There, okay. Hey, Bryce, thank you for the love from St. George. I love St. George. Yes, I love you guys. Okay, I keep telling the news we're pro-choice vax. They don't seem to have an argument over that. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So what else can I tell you guys? Oh, our Halloween party. If you're in Utah, and I know a lot of you guys are watching me from Utah because you always say, oh, I watch your live. Come to our Halloween party on Sunday. It's at 6 p.m. The flyer is on my Lady Maga USA Facebook and Twitter and all of that. And there's a promotional video for it on YouTube. So just watch the video, come to our party. It's at 6 p.m. We're going to have pumpkin carving and all of that. And by the way, the reason I can't go to sleep even though I tried is because I took 3 5-hour energy shots at like 4 p.m. I was so tired and I was like, oh, I'll just buy some of these, and I took them. They're horrible. I am like jittery and I hate those. They work though. But I'm sure they're not good for you. I'm probably gonna have a heart attack. Yeah, see, I'm still on the tail end of this cold. It is no longer contagious. I checked with my nurse friend, and she said when you have this type of virus, it's only contagious for a certain amount of time, and then your symptoms are residual and you're not contagious. It's fun to have this pen. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, there's my favorite color again. There's a lot of my favorite color in this video. And I'm not sweating like a pig. I promise it's moisturizer that's kind of making me look sweaty, but who cares if I do? I'm over being perfect. When I'm Lady Maga, I want to look my best. When I'm me, I just got to be real because everybody online is so fake with all the filters and all of that stuff. So, anyway, you guys. D, hello. Yes, oh, Brock, thank you. We met at the second DC March. I think I went to 3 of those marches. So, let me grab a Kleenex because I am actually sweating. It's probably those 5-hour energy things. I didn't know they were so strong. Ugh, I hate how I feel. But we're talking, so I'm not wasting my time in bed watching that terrible show, American Horror Story. It was really bad. Steven, lots of cuckoo clocks behind you. Did you get any in Oktoberfest this season? No, I did not. Those cuckoo clocks are just miscellaneous clocks that I have collected over the years. There's a lot of little memorabilia from Switzerland and Germany and the places that I visited in the past. But the cuckoo clock right there is actually like an American one that I repainted to look like it's from Switzerland. My mom had an incredible cuckoo clock, but it went to my sister because she's the one who bought it for her in Germany. But my dream is to have a huge, amazing cuckoo clock someday. So Karen, what did you say here? Why won't it let me see more? There we go, okay. Karen, my brother lived off of Rockstar and coffee. He was working his regular job, going to school, and doing maintenance to lower his apartment rent. Busy guy. Yeah, I don't like those energy drinks. I usually just do coffee in the morning, but today I had so much to get ready for the Halloween party and emails to catch up on and a video that I'm editing and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I was like, I'm tired. And I took those, and I should have maybe had 1, but I had 3, and it's what, like midnight, and I'm totally awake. So I thought I'd hop on here and just talk to you guys. Brock, American Horror Story 84 was interesting. The other seasons, blah. I'm biased towards slasher horror. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I'm watching this season with Jessica Lange. and Kathy Bates, and I love the Louisiana spooky stuff, but it just really started going too far with like really sick stuff. So I felt like, I'm turning this off. Brock, what are you looking forward to this holiday season? Excuse me. I feel like that mom on Mad TV. Remember she was like, Stuart, or that actress. I feel like her when I'm clearing my throat. This holiday season, I'm looking forward to Halloween because Halloween is totally my favorite. I love pumpkins. I love the smell of pumpkin. I love leaves. I love spookiness and all that. I love Halloween. Thanksgiving, I love it. And Christmas, I don't love. I know you guys, it seems like I would be somebody who'd be like, oh, Christmas. I love Christmas parties. I love getting together with people. I love celebrating, Christ and good things like that, but I'm just not a huge Christmassy person anymore. I feel like it's overkill when they're playing it everywhere all the time. It's like, be happy, listen to this music, yay, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm like, tone it down a little bit. Like, give it to us in bits and pieces. But every time you go to the store, it's just like, buy, stuff. So I'm not a huge Christmas person. Brooke, who was your favorite person that was involved in the founding of America? Well, the first person who comes to mind is George Washington. He, of course, is a great hero, but the one that I feel more of a connection to would have to be Thomas Jefferson because of his intellectual exploration of so many topics that we're still arguing about today, like religion and God and church and state and all that kind of stuff. And just his personal story, the way he dealt with so much loss. And he had the girlfriend, I think her name was Sally. She was a slave. But there's a lot of evidence that that was kind of a special relationship. I mean, I'm not justifying it, but I have looked into that. So I just feel like he was a very flawed, very complicated, very incredible person. And then, of course, Benjamin Franklin. I've been to the East Coast. I forget where I was, Pittsburgh or something, in his house, and it showed all of his inventions. And he had the worst potty mouth. And he was like, people complain about Donald Trump and the things he said. Wait till you research what Benjamin Franklin said. They were all flawed, but they were all heroes, and I love them. So I answered your question with 3. I'd have to say Thomas Jefferson. He's the one who if I had to sit down and read a book or watch a documentary about any of them, it would be Thomas Jefferson. I love that question. D Fields, hello. Jeremy, George Washington can be the only answer to this. Everyone else can only compete for second. You're right. You're totally right. I agree. But personality-wise and personal fascination-wise, I'd have to say it's Thomas Jefferson for me. Yep, Brock, I love Halloween. I love Halloween because it's not overkill. They're not playing Halloween music in your ears constantly on every radio station the whole 2 months. And, it doesn't feel forced. And there's no pressure on Halloween. You just look forward to the day, put out your decorations, have a good time. By the way, there's a fly in here, which is humiliating. Nobody wants a fly in their life. Yeah, Karen, watching that, trying to go to bed, plus the 5-hour energy shots, not a good combination. But I'm gonna clean and organize and stuff after this. But I hate the energy stuff. And I don't know why I had 3. I had 2 and then a third, which was so stupid. 5-hour energy shots, no. They did suppress my appetite. Let's see. Todd, yeah, Christmas. I feel guilty for not loving Christmas, but it is what it is. Let's see. Karen, do you decorate for each of the holidays? I go kind of a lot for Halloween. I have a spider web thing and a spider and my little, spooky stuff, but not really. Thanksgiving, I'll put some pumpkins out there. And then Christmas, I haven't had a Christmas tree in forever. The last Christmas tree I had was when I lived in Boston with my ex, and we had an amazing frozen tree with Elsa on top, and it was great. But I've had a lot of really tragic things happen around Christmas time, so I don't get super into it. As Lady Maga, it's fun to go to a Christmas party and things like that, and I'm planning on doing that, and I love that, because I love any excuse for a party. But on a personal level, Christmas is more just about, Jesus and reflecting on the end of the year, I don't get all caught up into the jingle bells. Yeah, Benjamin Franklin was a ladies' man, absolutely. Carissa, hello from Portland. Oh my goodness, honey, I hope you're staying safe in Portland. My goodness gracious. Can't sleep either and saw you were live. I've lost hope in my city's politics. So my quandary tonight is if cereal is soup. No, cereal is not soup. Cereal is the devil. Cereal makes you fat, and cereal is delicious. That's why I don't keep it in the house. Carbs are my weakness. I'm not so much a sugar person, but carbohydrates, pasta, cereal, like clusters, or oh my gosh, I could eat a whole box of cereal because you never feel full from cereal. So no, cereal is not soup. Cereal is devil food. That's my opinion. Have I seen the new Halloween Kills movie? No, Brock, I'm not huge into horror. I love Poltergeist. I do like the movie Carrie. I had it on VHS with the bad parts cut out when I was little, like the really bad parts, and it's just spooky and good. But no, I have not seen Halloween Kills, especially since Jamie Lee Curtis said that the film is a representation of January 6th and the mob mentality of the right. Bye, girl, bye. You and your ugly hair. Steven, taking dog for a walk, but do watch out for pounding more than 2 energy drinks. They can be dangerous after that, or if doing too many as a crutch. Yeah, I don't regularly take these. It's a random thing that I decided to do 5-hour energy at the last minute today, and I'm not going to make this a regular thing because I feel like there's like tinfoil buzzing under my skin. I don't like feeling hyped up. Jamie Renda, are you live right now? Yes, I'm live right now, sweetheart. I can't sleep because I took 3 5-hour energy shots, the ones at 7-Eleven, and bad choice. But I'm being productive, and at least I'm on here connecting with you guys. This is fun. Let's see. Lots of comments. Struggling with my future job as I am faced with shot choice. So what are being for Halloween if dressing up? Heidi, you are not alone. I was fired from my job in the airline industry after an 8-year career. There are so many of us who are starting kind of at ground zero, figuring out our lives and our future. My recommendation is network within the Patriot community, because as you guys know, I'm cleaning houses right now and my clients are Patriots. And so network within the Patriot community. We will figure this out, and it is not worth it. It is your body. It is your choice, Heidi. Do not worry. You'll be okay. I know it. Even if it's difficult, like it is for me, that's why I was so depressed. But make the right choice. Nothing is worth sacrificing your bodily autonomy when it comes to that. And what are you going to be for Halloween if I'm dressing up? Of course I'm dressing up. I just don't know what I'm going to be. Number one, I'm guilty of wearing the same thing all the time as Lady Gaga. And I tell myself, does Cinderella change her dress? Why but get new stuff? But I need some new looks, but I'm broke. But I was thinking of being Britney Spears. I have her circus outfit with the ringleader thing from when I was a professional Britney impersonator. But I've been there and done that, so I don't know. Tomorrow I'm just going to dig in my stuff and come up with a costume. I want it to be a pretty costume. I don't want to look scary and gross. But maybe like a bride. I have a beautiful wedding dress, so maybe I could like cover that. But I've done that before too. I don't know what to be. I have a Rapunzel costume. I really love it, but I'm too fat right now to be Rapunzel. I'm not even going to try to pull that off. I have to be 180 to be Rapunzel because she's skinny. And I'm way heavier than that right now because I am an emotional eater, and that's another story. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know what I should dress up as. Barbie. Maybe I could be Barbie. But again, too fat for Barbie. I'll just be fat Lady Gaga or like fat Britney, like 2007 Britney. That's where I'm at right now. Kaylin, how did you create Lady Gaga? Well, it was in 2019, and I realized I was in the closet in my regular drag world, and I could no longer associate myself with the so-called LGBTQIA plus movement because they had become predatory and radicalized. So I thought, I still want to do drag, and I want to enter politics, and I want to make a splash in politics that makes a statement, a clear statement that the left does not own me and that you can be different and fun without being vulgar and without aligning with that community. So I was like, Lady MAGA, make America great again. And it just came to me one day, and I called my brother and I was like, I think I'm gonna do it. He said, do it immediately. That's brilliant. Go for it. So that's how I created Lady MAGA. And she basically is just an extension of my former drag character, Rihanna Woods. She was just like Princessy, Barbie, you know, Britney, Dolly Parton, Elle Woods. So Lady MAGA is just like the patriotic version of that. So that's how I created her. And the inspiration for Lady MAGA, of course, is Barbie, Disney Princess, even though I've divorced Disney, Dolly Parton, Elle Woods, and a little bit of Anna Nicole Smith, believe it or not. Like when she was, I don't know. I like her. I think she's so beautiful, and I'm so sad about what happened to her. All right. Jamie. Hello, my friend. Do you want to join us at IHOP in Layton? My treat. Well, I am, it's too late now for me to head out, and I have to clean up my drag room and organize all this stuff tonight because tomorrow I'm actually filming a video for a friend. She asked me to film her and record her singing a song for Halloween, and so I'm going to be helping her do that tomorrow, and she's going to pay me a little bit of moolah, so that's good. Hello, Angela, Kendra, Todd. Brock, what was the most recent movie you saw? It was actually Fried Green Tomatoes. I spent the $4 on Amazon and I rented Fried Green Tomatoes because I needed that boost and I love that movie. And then the other last movie I saw would be like in the theater. I don't even know. I have no idea. I just watch free stuff on Amazon because it comes with the delivery, and I canceled Netflix, Hulu, and all of that. And I watched Mean Girls with my friend the other day. So Mean Girls and Fried Green Tomatoes. I love fried green tomatoes. Let's see, Karen, soft, chewy, crusty Italian bread with butter, yum, with hot tea. Yep, bread is my weakness. Bread is the devil. Bread is of Satan. So is cereal. So is pizza. And those are all my weaknesses. I used to have a sweet tooth, but I don't like sugary anymore. I like buttery and like greasy and fried chicken and bread. Ugh, I just dream of bread. I buy these things. They are so gross, but they're the multigrain things. They're from Sweden, and I try to convince myself that they're like toast or bread because technically it's bread, but they taste like garbage. I usually put butter on them. But yeah, bread is my weakness. Hello, Angela. Yeah, I know, Brock. Jamie Lee Curtis did say that. She said the movie is a metaphor for the tragedy of January 6th. By Jamie Lee Curtis. You can take your Activia and go be regular in your bathroom. Goodbye. Ugh, barf. What's in your hand, Angela? A Kleenex. Because I put on Jergens Old Lady Face Cream. You know the kind that comes in the round big thing with a pink lid? So I slather that on, and then I pat a coating of Vaseline on top of that. And when you wake up, it's kind of, they call it slugging. People who choose to use Vaseline overnight, it really does give you a good whatever. So that's why I have a Kleenex. Because a lady doesn't sweat, she gets dewy, right? Even though I'm not a lady. Hello, Anne. Okay. Jamie, IHOP. No, I cannot go to IHOP. I'm already in my pajamas, and after I do this, I'm cleaning my apartment, and I'm going to try to go to sleep. Yep, I explained how Lady MAGA came about. Carissa, sorry if I'm missing your questions. I'm going to scroll all the way to the end, guys, in case I missed it. So, Boo, I'm staying as safe as I can. I definitely have to be cautious here, which is so unfortunate. She's talking about Portland. I get a lot of dirty stares and even some nasty comments when I wear anything remotely patriotic. My car was vandalized twice for having a Trump sticker. It is what it is, but standing firm here. Sweetheart, you don't have to stay in Portland. It's not going to get better there. I know it's your home. I know it's what you know, but you can come to Utah. There are other places. I don't want you to be unsafe, and I don't want you to live in that nightmare. Like you follow Andy No, right, on Twitter? Like it's a war zone there. And actually this guy came, a repair guy came here, and he was like, "Oh, I'm from Portland." I was like, "Oh, why'd you leave?" He's like, "Because I was hearing gunshots all the time and I didn't feel safe and everything is boarded up." And I was like, "Oh, nah." But I could tell he was a leftist, and I think he's gonna vote the same. So whatever. Let's see. Oh yeah, Heidi, I do love Rapunzel, but I really am too fat for that. I'm not doing anything Barbie or Rapunzel right now until I lose 20 pounds. Ugh, so annoying. Karen, I'm going to a birthday party, Thanksgiving dinner, Halloween party. Birthday girl's request, I'm going as either Mary Poppins or a suffragette. Oh my gosh, I love that. If you do Mary Poppins, you should do the white dress if you can. I love her white dress. I love Mary Poppins. I'm actually listening to Julie Andrews' autobiography. It's very, very interesting to hear her swear. Kaylin, I'm so honored that you pronounced my name correctly. I love you and support you wholeheartedly. Well, thank you. And I hope I said your name correctly again. I'm sorry. Brock, yes, LGBTQIAZ left us. My first wake-up call was the 2015 New York City Pride Parade that had several repeal the Second Amendment floats. What do guns have to do with gay? Well, they don't have a lot to do with gay, but they do protect gay people. Duh. Oh my gosh. I don't understand why they're so... Jeremy, yep, I pat away the sweat through my fake glasses. I don't know why I wear these. It's kind of like Dumbo with his feather. I just feel like when I put them on, I don't know. It's like a security thing. And I just feel like if I hop on and I throw on these glasses, it's like, ooh, it's Ryan and that's Lady Gaga. And I just feel like they're my favorite color. And they really do make my eyes look a tiny bit bigger. I don't know how, but like the frame, maybe, I don't know why, but I wear these. But yeah, I pat the sweat right through them. They're totally fake. I guess I could get some. They did have lenses, but I popped them out. I don't know why I like them. I just like them, and I don't care. Like, I've reached a point in my life where I don't care if I look weird, whatever. I like these stupid fake glasses. They make me happy. Karen, bread is from heaven. Modern day version of manna. Yeah, I don't know about that. Bread is why I've gained over 20 pounds. More than 20 pounds, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about happy things. Penny, you have a great smile. Keep sharing it. Thank you. I'm in Invisalign again because my back teeth don't touch, and I already had to go through jaw surgery and all this stuff because I had a big underbite. But thank you for the compliment. I'm working on accepting compliments because you know how our instinct is to be like, oh, no, I'm fat. Oh, no, I'm in Invisalign. You're supposed to accept compliments and say, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for saying I have a beautiful smile. Why is it so awkward to accept compliments? Glenna, what's there to do in the Salt Lake City airport? I'll be in layover for 8 hours there on my way home for Christmas. Well, my darling, I used to be an expert on the Salt Lake City airport. Now they have a new one, and I hate the new one. You have to walk for like 30 minutes to get anywhere. And if it was the old airport, I would tell you the only thing I can say is the best food is probably going to be Cafe Rio. And that's about it. The new airport is huge. It's very impersonal. It's very modern, very pretty. But because I was fired from my job, and they opened the airport during the COVID 1984 stuff. So I just have negative feelings about that airport. But I would say get Cafe Rio. And at the old airport, they used to have a walkway with like these beautiful pictures of all the most beautiful places in Utah, but they got rid of that. It's all like corporate now, and all the stores are like super high-end expensive. There's really nothing like Utah about it anymore. So I can't tell you much except get Cafe Rio food. It's really good. I'd recommend the salad. Rebecca, are you usually the tallest person in the room? I'm always sure how tall you are. Yes, I usually am, especially if I'm Lady Maga because I put on those heels and they're like this tall, like 6 inches maybe. And then I wear 3 wigs and a topper and the tiara. So I'm over 7'3" when I'm Lady Maga. And in real life, I'm 6'2", so usually I'm the tallest person in the room. Which is a blessing because I've gained all this weight, over 20 pounds, but you can't tell too much because I'm tall, so it distributes it. So at least I'm glad of that. But yeah, I'm usually the tallest person. Brooke, we have a huge lit up Halloween display in our yard this year. We are dressing up and scaring people this weekend when they come. Oh, that's so fun. When I was a kid, we used to just trick or treat for hours, and there were so many people who would make those like impromptu haunted houses in their front yards with like tarps and lights and spooky stuff. I love that. And I think it was here in Utah. I don't know where I was. There's neighborhoods where you can drive through and put your radio on and it syncs to the people's displays. And I did it one year, I think it was in Utah. And these people had the most elaborate, like Disneyland type displays for Halloween with scary music playing. It was so cool. So good for you, getting in the spirit of Halloween. That's what makes a neighborhood so fun. Lisa, thank you so much. Karen, yeah, thrift shops, that's where I find everything for Lady Maga. Always, always, always at thrift stores. And really, if you have to do any costume, a thrift store is the best place to go. Get creative. Don't get something made in China from Amazon. Lisa, I'm in braces again. Always work towards your better self. No shame. That's right. Hi, Dee. All right. Well, I think I'm at the end of the questions. So I think you guys asked fun questions. The reason I say that is just because it sparks conversation and you're keeping me company, and I'm still wired from these ridiculous 5-hour energy shots. It's so frustrating. I wanted to go to bed and get up early, and I laid there, put on my face moisturizer, that's why I'm so shiny, and couldn't go to sleep. So I'm up, but I have plenty of cleaning up to do. Yeah, Karen, they do that for Christmas too. I love the neighborhoods that do that for Christmas. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to go into my drag room and clean up the mess because after the We Can Act conference on Saturday, I just came home, threw it all in there on the floor. So I have a lot of cleanup to do. And you guys like my sign? I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No one's gonna drag you up to, no one's gonna drag you up to get into the light where you belong. Going back where you belong. I love this sign. I thought of it the day before the conference and I was like, brilliant. And I took it. This might get me taken down because apparently Let's Go Brandon is dangerous, radical, right-wing hate speech, right? Ooh, could have been fanning myself the whole time. Literally, you have the best smile. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Heidi, being wired like that is the worst when you're ready to settle. Exactly. I thought it was afternoon, so I took those and I was like, ooh, I'll be pumped up till like 7, maybe 8. Then I can wind down. No, I am still jittery and like losing my mind. So, hey, can I ask you guys some questions before I head out? Put the state you're watching from in the comments. I love the idea of connecting all across America and the world. So just comment, put your state, country, where you're watching from. Texas! Yay, Texas! Oh, I love Texas. All right, Karen, put where you're from. Thank you for complimenting my teeth. Washington State. Oh my gosh, Spokane is so beautiful. Harriman, Utah. I think I've been there. Maybe I'll move there. Washington State, very good. Utah, Switzerland. Oh my gosh, Glenna Robinson, that is so cool. Look, my whole shelf up there is stuff from Switzerland. I love Switzerland. Oh, that's so cool. French or German speaking? Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen. Ja, ich parle français. Florida, Utah. Currently in Utah, but we unfortunately live in Southern California. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Things are bad there. Utah, Oregon. Boo, Kate Brown. Exactly. Oregon. New Mexico, Texan transplant. Gotcha. I love New Mexico. That was my first Trump rally. Santa Fe, New Mexico. And I ended up on the front page of their newspaper next to a picture of Donald Trump. It was me, and then there was a picture of Donald Trump on the Santa Fe New Mexican. It was so cool. And I thought, maybe Trump saw me, because if his picture was on the cover of that newspaper, his agents probably looked it up and they're like, who's that? So that was pretty exciting. I love New Mexico. Walla Walla, Washington. California. I know, California. It really breaks my heart. Penny's originally from New Mexico. Yeah, you guys, this is so fun. So we have Switzerland, Texas, Washington State, Utah right here. That's so awesome. Hey, Rick Miller, you might be the last person to join this live. I am going to be heading out to go clean up my drag room. I want to go crawl in bed and watch movies, but I'm not going to. I have to work. Let's see. Glenna, oh my gosh, cool. A French region. Seymour. French region, but I can only speak German because I'm actually from Montana. Had to learn German when I moved to Schweiz. Oh my gosh, das ist sehr gut. Ich spreche Deutsch. Nicht sehr gut, aber ich habe gelernt von mir und ich kann singen Ariel die Meerjungfrau auf Deutsch. Ich liebe Deutsch sprechen. Ich liebe Deutsch. I love German because it sounds like, first of all, German has all these words that are like super long, and they have words to describe stuff in one word that we take like 5 words. So I love German. Oh, Penny, I love you, honey. Actually, Glenna, let me give you a little treat. Siehst du den Kram? Gar nicht so schlecht. Und meine Sammlung ist garantiert echt. Findest du nicht, Ariel? Ist die schon alles hat? Schürze in Zeug, sage ich dir. Nichts übersteigt mein Geheimnisrevier. Doch fragt sich noch Ariel, doch ob sie alles hat. Ich hab Schnickschnack in Hülle und Fühle. Ich hab Krimskrams und Krempel en gros. Willst du ein paar Dingsbumse? Ich hab viele. Doch so viel hätte ich anderswo. Dort will ich auch wie ein Mensch sein kann. Dort will ich auch mal im Kreise tanzen. Dort gehe ich auch mal zu, wie sagt man das? Fuß. Fischige Flossen sind ungalant. Beine sind besser zum Springen, Tanzen und zum, wie heißt das? Spazieren. Dazu hätte ich Lust, oben zu sein, oben an Land, oben im Licht der Sonne am Strand, fähig frei, endlich dabei in deine Welt. I could keep going, but I know I'm boring you guys. But I love that song, and I could sing it in Spanish, English, German, and French. How about that? How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? So that was my little treat for you, since you speak German and you are in Switzerland. Ich muss das jetzt unbedingt lernen. Yes. I think I understand that. I have to learn that soon. Is that what you meant? I'm not very good. There was a time when I was really studying German and I went to Germany for 2 weeks and I was at the conversational point where I could actually talk to people, but of course, use it or lose it, right? So anyway, you guys, I'm glad we had this little chat. Have you guys ever seen Cinderella with Hilary Duff? And what's the actress's name? The lady from Legally Blonde. What's her name? She's Paulette in Legally Blonde. She's so funny. I love the Cinderella story with Hilary Duff when she's wearing her little tanning goggles and she's like, yes, see? I must absolutely learn that now. Yeah, that's what I figured you were saying. So I love it when she has her tanning goggles on and she says to Hilary Duff, Cinderella, she says, "You're not very pretty and you're not very bright. I'm so glad we had this talk." I love her. What is her name? You guys know who I'm talking about. She's in Best in Show. She's Paulette in Legally Blonde. I don't know. Anyway, you guys, I love you so much. And I will see you very soon. And thank you for joining me, keeping me company as my 5-hour energy shots wear off. ridiculous. So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks so much.